I finally got fucking OBS to work. For some gosh darn reason, OBS decided to take a vacay for like 3 hours. And I spent the last 3 hours trying to get it to work. I was like, go! Go! Work! And it wasn't working, but we're here now. That's what matters. I am stubborn, okay? You guys don't get it. When someone tells me I'm not gonna work, I say, yes you are. Because it's your freaking job to work. Let me get the baby boom so we can start the chill vibes that I promised. I believe I moved the baby boom. Yeah, here it is.
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Gotta love Alltech Lansing. They know how to make speakers. Alright. Of course we start with an ad break. Hold on. I'm trying a new setup, so the camera's still a little awkward. New setup being showing my entire set, which doesn't quite work yet. I'll figure it out. If I pull back like this. Nope. Tilt. There, that kind of works. Kinda. I'm a little off center, but we'll have to do for now. So, hope you guys are ready. I just started this sketchbook, so I did a few touch sketches to make sure the consistency of my new pens work out. They're a little bit rough around the edges, but we should get some decent coloring in. And of course I start when everybody else in my time is asleep. Because that's me. I don't know. There we go. That works. You can see everything. You can see me. It's perfect. Okay. I'm going to zoom in the camera a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing as usual. Tilt. Hi, Nick. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Art, Games, and Creativity. Sorry I can't do a Creative Tuesday. It seems like it's Creative Wednesday today. Hey, better late than never. That's my motto. There we go. Autofocus, the killer of all art streams. There we go. Hi, Jeff. How have you been today? Is it just too close? Or is it not tilted enough? Sometimes the camera won't unfocus unless I like tilt it. It's a little bit difficult for the autofocus to work because this is a B, so the scale's a little bit unusual. There, that kind of works. Is it blurry for you guys? Can you see that? And I appreciate that. Nick and Thunder were on hold while I was trying to figure out these text issues. Yes, I was having trouble texting. It was really difficult to just type in buttons. Okay. I got my caffeine here. It's like 2:30 my time. 2:30 a.m. And I appreciate you guys for being patient for all the videos to come out and sticking by me. The only reason why these videos take so long is so that I can be at my best performance, both in art and game-wise. You guys had a good week so far? So far, I'm thinking, man, I hope Thursday isn't filled with this much tech issues. So, I did do the frames outside of the stream thinking that I'll save some room in the coloring if I do the frames off stream. Because at least half the coloring streams are about making the frames three-dimensional. So if I already do them as part of the prep, it'll save me more time. And time is good. If I bring it closer and then pull back like this. we go. Thank God for film classes for teaching me those type of tricks, like wiping the lens and tilting the camera a little bit for focus. Sometimes tilting the sketchbook also helps. And we had to do all sorts of things in art class. We had to learn how to draw upside down. We had to learn how to draw blindfolded. I don't know why I would need to know how to draw blindfolded, but it's something that they make us do. I can't guarantee that I'm good drawing blindfolded. I'm not. Like, we had to draw our shoe or something, and I got a vague shape based off of holding the shoe up to the sketchbook. Apparently it's supposed to teach us how to sketch as fast as possible using a bit of tracing. But tracing in that instance is okay though, because it's your shoe. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm like half sleep deprived. This VOD is going to be interesting on YouTube later. They're going to be like, what the frick are you talking about, Kira? And I'll be like, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, the scales for this one is weird. If you guys can see the bee, let me know. It's like that trick that they teach us. There we go. Now I can see it. I'm like, you know it's a trouble if I can't see it with my blue light lenses. There, I see it. When I saw this challenge lately, I've been part of this Discord and they do different weekly challenges. And I feel like it saved me a significant amount of art block if I have something to draw. And I like doing these community things. It reminds me of the paint nights I used to go to occasionally. And everybody's turns out different. Just a little bit. I thought, well, bees are fuzzy, so this is a good opportunity to do my cross-hatching. And it won't look as weird because bees are cross-hatched, kind of. Gotta be careful not to make the wings too pronounced, because the wings aren't super clear. They're like clear, but they're like the wings are clear, so you gotta make sure to not make it too pronounced. Just like a hint of, hey, there might be a wing here. At least that's how it was in the reference photo. It's sort of inconspicuous, tucked away. Probably because he or she, most likely, because, yeah, if I remember correctly, bees are kind of like ants in how most of the workers are male. I was debating whether or not to just go to bed and start over tomorrow. I was like, well, you know, there's always tomorrow. I could always explain, I know I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, or I don't usually stream art on Wednesday, but this is a special circumstance. I've been trying since Tuesday. It was technically Tuesday when I started. Okay, that's a pink, but in my lenses it looks like a peach color. That's weird. So when I drew this, I did something that I haven't done since before the pandemic. I went and drawed outside. I still used a reference on my phone, but I went to the park. I went on a park bench, brought out my Mountain Dew Kickstart, and just sketched out on the park bench. I haven't done that since before the pandemic. I used to sketch on my college campus on a bench before my classes. And then I'd book it to my classes, whether it be weightlifting, poetry, whatever. I always drew before class, even if it wasn't an art class that I was going to. So it kind of felt nice to be able to draw outside again. I brought my backpack and a bunch of goodies with me. I might make it a regular thing. I always feel like I do my best artwork outside. But seeing as it rains 99% of where I live now, I don't know if I can get away with that. I wish there was like waterproof paper, like paper you could use in the rain and it wouldn't get wet. But that's one of the drawbacks to traditional art, is that you can't really do it in the rain. There are water otters for phones, so I could theoretically use a stylus on my phone during the rain, but I do have that Kindle, and I plan on using it for maybe a digital art stream at some point. A few people have asked if I'm ever gonna show off my photo edits on stream, and I might. But it might turn into Pixart has crashed stream if I do that. Other than that, I've been good. Been working out again. I've been trying to take a few breaks off of social media. I feel like I've gotten a little too addicted to Twitter and to promoting my artwork too heavily. I mean, I love doing art shares and having people look at my artwork and go, "Oh, I love your artwork," and stuff, but sometimes I'm like, what is having a normal day like again? You know what I mean? I'm about ready to get my beanie or purple hat so I can pull my hair back. I don't know where all my headbands went. They're somewhere. Okay, the camera likes it here. I definitely can see it now. This is like the sweet spot. It always seems to like it right in the center, which makes sense. Like, duh. Oh, and something new happened. My friends got me into Fortnite. You heard right. I have played Fortnite, and you might have recognized my name these past few days if we ended up matching together. Sorry, I'm just learning, so I'm a little bit terrible. Just a little bit. I'm getting a little bit better. My experience as a sniper in Halo definitely helps. But I get so overwhelmed with games like Fortnite because there's like 70 people in a map, and then I'm like, what was that? And I was like, oh wait, that's a teammate. Sorry. I can't believe I have coffee at 3 a.m. Well, you know, I'm an animation student. I'm used to staying up all night and working. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm working on the artwork. So, I basically have a full-time job with no pay. I don't get paid for this. I'm streaming because I love doing it. And I love talking to you guys. And I like working on camera. It's a good log, you know. You should have a playlist on YouTube called Live Drawings. You can see just how cringeworthy some of the early art streams were. I've gone a lot farther than I used to. That's for sure. And definitely a lot more confident. I remember I used to speak like this. I would get so scared of people like not liking my crude, dry sense of humor, or not liking how I sit, or heck, I've been nervous to eat on stream, but now I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna eat a burger. I haven't eaten all day. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys saw me eating chicken nuggets the other day. I know. A bee and a flower. I thought you were a tomboy. Where's all the cool skulls or something like that? Patience, Padawans. I will work on something less girly in the next sketch. I personally think bees are mean and are not girly at all. True story. I had just moved to my new place around June. I had only been there for like 4 months. And, one of my favorite activities when I go to the park sometimes is I like to lay a blanket or my sweatshirt down on the grass, and I lay down after working out. I stretch. I do like leg raises and a bunch of different stuff I've learned in workout classes. Basically body camps at college. And and then I take a break and I go, Uh, right? And then bees around here. I didn't know this, but there are bees that like to make their nests underground. And I didn't know that. And I also didn't know that honeybees or bumblebees don't like the color blue. And 90% of what I wear is either purple or blue. You think it'd be red or gold or orange, but nope, it's blue. And I had my blue sweatshirt and I laid it down on the grass and I got stung on the leg. And just to note, this is my first bee sting since I was 7. And I also got stung in the back of the leg. Bees really like to sting my leg. And my mom is one of those adults that get super paranoid and starts self-diagnosing stuff. My mom is probably really into WebMD. She likes to self-diagnose herself or stuff sometimes. And I go, no, I don't have that, I'm fine. It's just, luckily, somehow I got stung even though there was no stinger. It was like a graze almost. It was weird. It's hard to describe. I'm sure everybody's got a bee sting story somewhere. And what's funny is that something that was rare form was me panicking because around that time that whole murder hornet thing was going around. And Cookie. And this particular bumblebee was huge and orange, just like the murder bee, so I'm glad it wasn't a murder bee, otherwise I probably wouldn't be doing an art stream right now. I'd be dead. So we're gonna look into Streamlabs, because I remember there was one thing I liked about Streamlabs OBS, and that was the overlay. The chat overlay. I kind of miss it, you know? Some audiences would get context at the end of a YouTube VOD of what's going on. And I've heard it. I've looked at the analytics. I will remove the stream starting soon screen when I export to YouTube. I just thought it was cool because it meant I was an official streamer now. But I understand. Waiting 5 minutes for the stream to actually start is not something people are always interested in. I don't know, a lot of stream articles said it's good to have a starting soon screen because that way you get extra time to prepare and people get anticipation for when the stream is going to start or something like that. Actually, I know a way to alleviate that and keep the screen. Hey, Dort, I'm okay. Just a little tired and frustrated. And a little hungry again, to be honest. But you know, you guys didn't come here to hear me complain. You came for the chill art vibes. And I'm gonna provide them. I kind of like it when there isn't a huge chat. That way I can just record and then have you guys have this for later and less pressure, you know. I love talking to a full chat, but sometimes I'm like, okay, did I say your name right? Am I getting this right? So I'm gonna try Fortnite on Friday because my mod Thunder wants to do Fortnite Fridays. And I feel like most of you are getting tired of Rocket League. I can't help it. I love Rocket League, okay? It's the first game I ever streamed, so I have a bit of an attachment to it. This probably won't be a long stream due to me spending most of the night trying to get this stream up and running. That's why I'm mostly doing a cell fill. Normally I'd use a colored pencil and then I'd layer it on top of metallic and then I'd go over it with colored pencil again and then I would do the marker. I'll try to do metallic maybe, but we'll see. I think most of you like it when you can see the lava lamp in the frame, so I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I think... There. You can see my whole table. These are not fancy shells, okay? These are red party cups filled with markers. Marker cup 1, marker cup 2, marker cup 3. And then Game Boy Piggy Bank. Become a part of something bigger than yourself. Sorry. Game Boy Piggy Bank. Mostly filled with coins, I believe. Retro game machine, and it's an actual, like, mini arcade cabinet, so I can actually play games on it. But it's so tiny. I'll figure it out. Maybe I could do I keep saying I'm gonna do a retro game, retro machine, party. But I never do. And then my Game Boy Advanced. You know, just giving people the tour of the table. The layout. There's some things. The pulse ball of Destiny. I just got through watching Pick of Destiny again, so. It's the pick. See, is it on music mode or is it on random? There's like a random mode and then there's a mode where you can get to sync up with the music. I think I have it on random. And then this guy. Here. I'll put him here. Be like, Connor's watching over the stream. It would be like Thunder was... It's like Thunder's here. I'm kidding. I feel like I'm putting people to sleep and myself to sleep with this music. Let's see.
Watch this short video.
Kidding me? Okay. Watch this short video. But it's not really short at all. It's like... they always say short video when it's really like... a minute to 5 minutes long. Actually, you know what? One time, I was watching YouTube, right? There was a whole, like, documentary as a YouTube ad. Are you serious? There. It's a little off-center, but it will do. Now you can see everything. And you can see me. Fair trade. Well, it's a little off-center, though. Like... if I go like this, like, nope. Like, see, I can't, I need, like, there is a way I can pull it up, but I got all these, like, wires entangled in the circle light, so I can't really pull it up anymore. Just gonna have to deal with this setup, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Dork. I wasn't sure. You know, I did my best. I brushed my hair. I always try to look my best without having to wear makeup before a stream. Because I'm not really a huge makeup girl. What you see is au naturel. For better or for worse. If you're asking if any part of me is real, it's all real. No movie magic here, bro. No beauty filters here. Just me. Has there ever been someone who did like a Snapchat filter throughout an entire stream? Like they did like in Facebook, has anyone done like a dragon head the entire time? I think it would be really hard to like stay focused. Okay. And I've been contemplating a TikTok, but I still don't think I should. But if I did, it would probably be a bunch of videos of me skating in the park on my rollerblades, and maybe some drawing time lapse, and maybe some stream clips. I don't know how to export gaming / art clips from Twitch yet. But maybe. Nick thinks I shouldn't. Okay. I'm trying to do a soft layering, because if you layer markers too much, they drown the page and then you end up with a cheese grater like consistency, and then you might tear your paper. So you gotta go. I recommend tilted from the sides. If you're a newbie, they recommended tilting from the sides first. If you're learning how to shade. I've been using markers since I was like 13 years old, so. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I have a new experiment for a possible future stream. I've never done stickers before, and rather than getting a sticker printing machine, I found a sticker sketchbook at Walmart. It's just blank shapes, and I get to design the stickers live on stream. It'd be cool. And maybe I can take a picture of a few of them and upload them to my Redbubble so that you can get real authentic stickers that I made on stream. Which reminds me, I put all my socials down in the info section under About Me, so if you want to catch more of my art and gaming shenanigans. Nick was in rare form on Rocket League tonight. I usually when OBS craps out like this, I'll play a few games until the freaking camera decides to load. And so we were playing Rocket League, and Nick was getting all pissed because the opposing team kept demoing us to get scores. He's like, "That's it, I'm pissed," and he began bumping them. I was getting a little pissed too because they were what a saving me, which is a very passive aggressive move in Rocket League. If you don't know, they're not actually thanking you for saving. What a save. Hey, we won that season match against those people. I don't think I can say their team and name on stream, though. Pretty sure I'll get banned if I do. Dork, are you still there? Or did you go to bed? If anybody is up 24/7 like me, I'd love to have a third mod to talk to. Your job would just be to talk to me on late streams. Is anybody... Okay, just making sure. I think I missed Mitch's stream. I saw him streaming earlier. And he was doing what he does best. Dogs. Just want to say once again that you guys are probably tired of hearing this, but thank you to anybody who supports my art and gaming videos. I know that there's some who probably want one over the other, but just the fact that people like either of them and even tune in means a lot to me. Even if you're just watching the VODs at the end. Thank you. And if you're new, if you just are curious about the channel, hello! I'm FireCrystal102 Art. I do art and games. And I might be changing my schedule soon to make it more easy for people to tune in. I do realize that I stream kind of late sometimes, so I'm gonna figure it out. Nick suggested 5 p.m. I think I used to stream at 5 p.m. But that was back when I had, back when I was in college and I was only able to stream 2 days a week instead of 3. Technically I can stream all the time if I wanted to, but I've been there, done that. I once streamed 2 days of art and 2 days of gaming. On top of a full schedule on college, and it was very stressful. So I think I can only handle about 3. At least until I hit affiliate. If I hit affiliate, I'll have an excuse to stream full time. Because I'll be getting donations and stuff like that. Because I had to lower my stream days down to 2 for college and work. I might be going to college, back to college soon. I don't know when. But I might have to, I kind of want to aim for Monday and Wednesdays again, so I can keep my Tuesday, Thursday schedule. But if the classes that I want to take are on Tuesday, Thursday, I might make it Monday, Wednesday instead. We'll see. Or I could do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I know I always try to make sure that my Fridays are open, because 3-day weekend! Who wouldn't want that? I would try weekends, but Nick needs time to do his homework, and Thunder works on weekends, right? I can't remember. The only reason why I'd stream on weekends is for Nick and Thunder to play games with me. I wouldn't want to do art on weekends. Maybe I would. I don't know. What do you think, Dort? My indecisive brain. I don't know how I managed to decide things on my channel before my mod team. I used to just pick at random. I used to just blindfold and go, that's the game I'm playing. We'll throw darts over. I have homework every day till May. What kind of homework? I'm pretty good at language arts. Yeah, okay. See, if I did Monday and Wednesdays, then I'd only get to stream with Thunder one day out of the week. I know, I would rather... Oh, I suck at math. I can't help you with that. You're on your own. I almost didn't graduate high school because of math. True story. Luckily, I was such a nerd in all the other subjects that I didn't have to worry about my math score. They're like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, yes! See ya, suckers! It paid off being a nerd. Everybody thought that I was like this huge studious person in school because I read all the time, but most of the time I didn't even do the assigned reading in English class. I would just take notes while everybody was going over the chapters they read that week. And I used those cliff notes before a test. Hack levels 100. Or other times I would memorize something that the teacher or classmate said through word of mouth. My memory isn't as good as it used to be. I don't think I would be able to pull that off now. Because the classmates that I had, the classrooms weren't as big as they were in college. Because I was in special needs class, and usually there'd only be about 10 students in the classroom. But in a college campus, there's like 30 people. Yeah, Nick knows I would be hopeless at math. And for the DBH fans, for the members of the Descartes Games community that are following my channel, I might be playing Detroit again. Right now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, I haven't forgotten about that. I just been wanting to put it off so that I could enjoy the game longer, you know? I do that sometimes when I do game series. I try to hold off a little bit longer. I didn't do that for Detroit though. Back in the day it was back to back to back to back. But I liked it that way. I will say, I do plan on doing both paths, because I didn't even get to finish the Mission Connor one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna save the Mission Connor playthrough for around Halloween, like late September. But I'm gonna redo the Deviant Connor run, because let's be honest, the original series had no commentary. I had to edit it in Share Factory. and some of the footage got chopped off because in Share Factory you can only do an hour of gameplay. Remember that, Dork? We were gonna record my entire commentary in what was it? After Effects? I think it was Premiere. Yeah, it was Premiere. But then we kind of gave up on that because I can't remember why. Oh yeah, I moved to Twitch, that's why. I think that was the last, like, I got this really aggressive, like, Brian Deckard troll during one of my YouTube streams. And I was like, screw this, I'm moving to Twitch. It's like I get to unlock the emotes at 50 followers and it will be great. And then they changed that rule immediately when I moved to Twitch. We call that the Mackenzie curse. When things change or we just don't have the perfect timing for stuff. I also started streaming on YouTube during the first wave of the unmonetized apocalypse. I just have sucky timing. I should have started in 2000. I did kind of start in 2008. But I didn't start streaming in 2008 like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye, like the others did. I had anime edit VODs for a while. And then I deleted those off of YouTube. I deleted everything off of my YouTube channel and I kind of quit for a while. And then I decided to try again in 2016. And then I streamed for about 2 years on YouTube. It was mostly just Rocket League. And then sometimes I'd play another game, like sometimes I'd play like Centipede. I do like Chill Centipede. I might do that again. I love the Chill Centipede nights. And people seem to like them too. I like retro gaming. So I might do that again. I miss the retro game nights. I think Nick suggested once that I should do Tetris. And I'm like, I play Tetris, but I've never made it past level 3. I'm not super good at Tetris. You'd think as an art streamer who like mixes and matches shapes all the time, I'd be good at it, but no. Can you play Dreams without a VR headset? Cause like Jacksepticeye did a stream, or no, it was Jazza. Jazza did like a episode on Dreams because someone recommended that he. No, Jack did a stream on Dreams too. I have to say, cause like Dreams is this game where you can make games or make stuff. And Thunder had recommended that I play Dreams. Well, what do I even make? I don't know. And you can use resources within the game. Like, if I wanted to make my favorite map in Pro Skater, I could probably do it. It's Suburbia from Pro Skater 3, in case you guys are wondering what my favorite map is. I know it seems pretty mundane. I was pretty fond of the Canada level, though. No, Foundry. Foundry's my favorite, I think. I can't wait to get out of the mall level in Pro Skater 1. God, I hate it so far. I don't know, the layout's so weird. There's not a lot of opportunities to grind, and the opportunities that are available in that map are very treacherous. I like the school level, though. The school level was pretty cool. I'll play that again. I kind of want to finish 1 and 2 before I go all, like, I'm still kind of bitter about Activision getting absorbed into Blizzard, because that means we might not get a reboot of 3. I want a reboot of 3 with the new graphics. Pretty please. Apparently they won't do it unless they can get good enough graphics to render one of the guys from Jackass or something. Like, just do it. Even if he's not happy with the rendition of how he looks, just do it. You can always edit his appearance and then make a skater. I don't know. Sorry, I'm too busy talking to you guys. We should continue coloring. That's what you guys came for, chill art vibes. Not for talk vibes. Ugh. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. Let's scoot the camera over this way. There. Now you can... Pull up a little bit. It's a little tilted, but it'll be fine. Why? Unless it makes Nick woozy. Does it make you woozy? Should I fix it? Fix it a little bit. It made me woozy, so I fixed it. I don't know, my camera's in this weird mode right now. It's either it doesn't want to be straight today. There. I fixed it, I think. I've been saying that for the past 2 minutes, but it's a little low to the ground, actually. Some people ask, why do you do that? Because I spend all this time picking up the perfect graphic tee to wear during the art stream. And I want you guys to see what I'm wearing. And sometimes what I'm wearing ties into the theme of the stream. Sadly, I don't have a B shirt. But it is a graphic tee, so that's how you know it's a graphic pen stream. Are we bleeding through? One little dot. We'll be fine. So for flowers, they're kind of delicate, you know. They don't have a lot of like dark to this, so I'm taking a few artistic liberties, you know. There is some like shading in between the petals, depending on the time of day and where they're positioned. I imagine this is probably a front and center flower, so it doesn't need that much shading. But, you know, this is probably going to be seen at a convention from far away. So I'm taking some artistic liberties. And I want people to look at this from a convention floor and be like, wow, that is a really detailed bee. I don't know. Okay, so for the background color, what are you thinking, Dork? Black, green, grayish purple? I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Sort of like a lavenderish color. I don't know. Difficult to decide. Come on, Dork. I need your help. Tag in. Gosh, that takes me back. I remember back when me and Nick used to stream in the same room. We would share the remote control, or whenever we shared the remote control, we would say tag in. Purple. Okay. Got two shades here. I'll do a little color swatch. Okay, that one's sort of a light purple. One's sort of darker. This one. And they're about the same color, so. Yeah, the ink on these brand of markers aren't that strong. This is probably the crappy brand that I bought on my own. I'm trying, guys. As Nick said before the stream when I was trying to get this up and running, it just isn't your night. I'm like, no, not really. I'm gonna use the purple for the background, but I'm also using it to shade the flower. It's sort of double purpose. Okay. Oh, you can actually see the purple in that. I might use that to my advantage. Right now it's a little bit of a mistake, but you know, mistakes can turn into the most eye-catching part of the piece. For better, for worse in some cases. One time I made a mistake, so I tried to cover it up. It was a mistake in the arm, and people were like, oh, that's an interesting thing you did with her arm. And I was like, I didn't mean to. Okay. Flower. And then the dark pink again. What's the music? There we go. Oh god. Don't you freaking start, camera. Don't you start that again. There Are you kidding me?
By earning your degree on
God damn it. Nick is probably laughing at me right now. He's like, uh-huh. What a save. Just kidding.
Watch this short video.
I can't skip this one. Sorry, Dork. I'll pick a different playlist. What? I'm allowed to play Crab Rave at least once in a stream. It builds morale, for me at least. Now, I didn't really think through the backdrop frame of the frame before the art stream because it looks too much like the color of the flower now. So I think I'm gonna make it a more redder color. Okay. Thank you. Just going by how I feel, as all art should. The markers are a little blank, are a little janky, but you know, sometimes there's perfection and imperfection. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can, well, first of all, take all these marker shavings out of the way. See if I can get a metallic pencil going. I think I saw a metallic pencil in my little trusty party cup. Yeah, here we go. Actually. I don't know how the hell this got all dangled up. Oh, no wonder why. I was like, why is my desk so off? Gosh, I've only been streaming for an hour. Feels longer than that. Hello. I do art and games. Today is a chill art night. I'm probably gonna play Ghost or Fortnite this week. I think they said I'm playing Fortnite. Promised myself I wouldn't. But my mods are like, please. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll try it. Okay, that's it. I've tried to not leave my hair alone. I've tried to... Be right back. Yeah, the paper just isn't strong enough for multiple layering, so what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna... This seems more like a cell shading sketchbook than it is a multiple media sketchbook. I screwed up a little bit. Might need to go over it in black. I think I somehow screwed up.
of something bigger than yourself by earning your degree on...
Hello. How are you? Welcome. I do art and games, and today is chill art night, and how have you been? Just working on a prompt from another community. I'm good. A little tired. Took me a while to get the stream set up, but once it got set up, I was fully prepared to get to work. Oh God. In the middle of blending all these shadows and stuff that I created on the flower. Just, you know, it was just a picture of the bee and the flower, and I'm supposed to turn it in within a week, but I've always been sort of a fast drawer, so I figured why not. And wanted to get this done as soon as possible. I've been a little behind in getting the prompts done for this community. Sometimes, so it'd be nice to be ahead for once. I think the prompt was just draw this thing in a week. Sometimes the prompts are different. Sometimes they're, like last week was some kind of pyramid, and the other week before that was like C-3PO and this lady, and then the other time it was, a skull or the Great Sphinx. So I guess it really depends. And I try to draw them to the best of my ability. Sometimes I just draw whatever comes to my head. That's most of the time. But, I like being able to, work on some prompts every once in a while to get some structure every once in a while. Because sometimes I get lost and I go, well, what am I gonna draw today? And so I scour Pinterest for some ideas. And usually the idea that I get is a result of taking 2 or 3 different photos or 4 photos and like combining them together, or seeing a vague idea of a drawing style and trying to interpret it how I would draw it. That kind of thing. Like, I've been looking at street art lately, or what the streets call graffiti, and another name for pop art is actually comic books. Comic books are, yeah, it just gives me some structure and gives me something to work towards, as a way of saying, hey, you know, I need an idea for today. And I go, oh, well, here's the prompt that I have to do today. Sometimes I like using those automated apps for ideas. That's what I used to do back when I used to do some writing. But sometimes they cycle back eventually and you end up going, hey, didn't I do this prompt already? And then, yeah, it becomes a thing. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the flower alone and focus more on the background. I think the flower and the bee are exactly how they should be. Except for this little petal here. I feel like this could be blended a bit more. I'm sort of working with a mixture of expensive and cheap markers, so the quality of the drawing's a little all over the place. But I'm trying my best with what I got. The markers that I got recently are kind of cheap, so they're not very good for like multiple layering, but I'm trying my best to defy that logic. I think that any marker can layer if you are careful enough and know what you're doing. Which I kind of do, but also kind of don't at the same time. I'm like, well, because some of these markers are cheaper than what I'm used to working with, I'm used to being able to like layer upon layer upon layer with a colored pencil, and now I'm just like, well, now it's going to be difficult because some markers aren't very good with multimedia. But I like a challenge. This is a challenge. And just like a gamer, I'm gonna figure this puzzle out. No, it's like YouTubers. YouTubers like to do different challenges when they create their pieces, and that's what I do on this channel as well. When it comes to art supplies, I go, what kind of boundaries can I push? Thank you for the follow. I do art and games, and I mostly do chill party games. I occasionally do games like Fortnite or Rocket League sometimes, but most of the time, I'm about chill art vibes. Sometimes. I don't know. I find that when I try to lean on one side or the other, I get bored rather fast. So, this gives me the opportunity to, you know, I kind of like the idea of using expensive pens with cheap pens, because, you know, having the, yeah, usually I'm asleep with it. Thank you. Usually I'm up, but I'm like chatting on Discords or something. I have one of my own too, but I don't advertise it that often. I've been trying to do that lately, but I feel like I'm just coming off as annoying. Like, we get it, you have a Discord now. You know, just like, I don't want to be too pushy about it. Normally I try to go to sleep around this time. But most of the time I just end up reading. But yeah. I do a little bit of art, a little bit of gaming. I might do some music streams in the future, like actually creating them using like Logic or GarageBand. I learned how to do that in a class of a year or two back, and it would be cool to use those skills to give tracks to streamers who need music. I created the music for my Starting Soon screen and my I'll Be Back screen way back when, and I decided to reuse them for the channel. Oh wow, this is starting to come together. I was like, oh no, did I screw up? But no, this is good. So, I think I'm gonna leave the bee and flower alone. I think if I try to layer it more, it's just gonna poke holes in the page. Yep, we bled through. Oops. This is why it's, when you're working with cheaper paper like this, to put another paper underneath it. But here's the big, I like to call this part the big reveal. Usually I hold it up to the camera to show the finer details and or show the final product. I might go back in PixArt or Photoshop later if I feel like the lighting or some filters need to be added. Most of the times it's just to fix the lighting. Because sometimes when I take a picture on my phone, it's not the best. Let's see. Money's a bit tight, so I'm working with cheaper art supplies, which means the coloring might be a bit less detailed than usual until I can afford better stuff again. But that just means it's more of a challenge. I get to create pieces from now that we're done with the bee, I think that this will probably be the last coloring of the night. This is Piranha Plant from the Mario games. Now, I could go with classic red, or I could try a different color. I know there are other colors of piranha plants. So, Dork, if you're still up, I think I named your input on this one. Do you want classic piranha or different piranha? Because I'm thinking maybe going a little experimental with this one. I did my straight-laced coloring for the night. It'd be cool to do the experimental, colors that I was thinking about doing. I've been wanting to get back into my origins as a marker artist for doing pop art / doing pop art style colorings, because that's what I used to do back in the day when I was like 15. And then I sort of strayed away from that and became more of a fine artist because it made me more appealing to the internet. But I feel like I slowly started to leak some street art style colorings and people seem to like them, so I can finally be my true self, so to speak. Original color is not red on the green one. I was thinking like, I don't know, blue, or do like a neon style where it's like green and purple or blue and purple, or I don't go not too weird, just weird enough for people to go, huh, that's not what piranha plant should be, but I like it type feel. That's what off color is supposed to do, like the Marilyn Monroe with the different colored skin. I mean, Marilyn Monroe's skin isn't really orange and her hair isn't really purple. You know what I mean? It's just sort of a artistic flair. Okay. I'm gonna look up different piranha plant colors and see which ones I like. And then we'll go from there. Piranha plant. Colors. View all images. So that's what Kirby looks like when he... eats piranha plant. I like it. I might draw it later. It's cute. Anyway. There's purple, blue. Oh, they already got the neon colors in Mario Kart. I forgot about that. So they tend to be black and sort of pixelated, but I didn't exactly do the pixelated part, so I could make them black, but what are you thinking, Nick? Thinking blue, purple. I think there's one that's yellow. Ooh. There's black, yellow, green, red, pink. See, there's so many different ones of Piranha Plant that I can't think of how I could make it off color. Blue. Okay. I'm gonna put the music back on while we do this. I think, you know, the blue's a nice touch. So what am I playing tonight, Dork? Pro Skater? That would be fun. Oh wait, we agreed that I would try Friday instead. So I might postpone the second gaming stream until Friday. That doesn't make any sense. It would be today. And then... should I not do it on Thursday then? I don't know. I'm trying something different with my schedule to see if you guys might like it, but I forgot what we agreed on. Did we agree that, all I know is I'm playing Fortnite on Friday. Because, Thunder really wanted that, alliteration going. I think the only way I could see this becoming a off-color graffiti style is if I color the dots, because it doesn't seem like the Piranha Plants have their dots colored. Like if I did like pink polka dots or something, because otherwise I don't see how. And I can make the stem yellow or something. Doesn't have to be off color. I just been wanting to experiment with graffiti style lately. Maybe I'll do that for the sticker stream. I got a sticker sketchbook, guys, so that means I'll be doing some traditional sticker making. And maybe if someone likes it enough, I'll send it to them. I need to get little sticker paper, though. What are you thinking, Dork? Do you want this to be more of a traditional coloring? I try to get the audience involved, because sometimes it feels like you guys are looking at this from...
Hugo of Hair by Hugo
Jesus.
believes every customer deserves.
Sorry about that. Because I feel like, you know, sometimes art streams are sort of a one-way mirror, and having you guys do feedback about how the artwork turns out, whether it be through picking the colors or how it's presented, feels like I'm giving you guys a say as the audience. Either way, it's going up on Instagram and Twitter. For better or for worse. Hopefully for the better. All I know is that I can't do another blue background, bluish purple background, because when I pre-colored the frame for the stream, I made it green and blue, so I gotta make sure to not make it another blue. Looks sweet. Badass. Okay. Green dots? Is that what you're saying? Or a green background? Are you saying you want the tongue to be green? That's another way I could think of doing it. I know these probably look like the same color, but they're actually 4 different kinds of light green. I think I want to go with Sharpay. That's what I always joke around with my family every time I try to make the smell of Sharpie feel like a perfume commercial. The Sharpay. The new fragrance. Good call, Dork. It really stands out. This is sort of a almost baby barf green. I'm actually kind of shocked at how muted it is. It looks so bright in the lid. A lot of markers are like that sometimes. And other times a marker can be brighter than you expect. I'm enjoying this so far. Sometimes there are colorings that are kind of tedious, so I'm glad I'm enjoying this stream. Dogs in the background. Should always enjoy what you love, even if it's frustrating sometimes. Like my love-hate relationship with Rocket League. There was me and Nick were on a roll tonight, and then all of a sudden this team, they were beasts. I mean, I'm a decent player. I'm not like GC or anything. I'm like gold 1, but they made me feel like a bronze. We weren't playing ranked or anything. It was just like a casual match, or it was supposed to be. I don't understand, because in the season, sometimes even in casual, you end up in a team match. And what I mean by team match, I mean like a season match. It didn't used to be that way. Seasonal matches used to just be a separate mode that you would play. I can't say their team on the stream. Kind of inappropriate. But they were, they had like a demoer, and I usually only demo when I have to. Like, if they're like 2 seconds away from scoring. I'm never just demo to demo. Because I try to be a fair opponent. Like when you go to spar in a martial arts tournament, I like to give my opponent respect. Nick was a little salty about it because he kept getting demoed. He's like, okay, now I'm gonna demo you. So I might be in the process of getting an actual desk soon, which I'm happy about. Not that I don't mind the 2 foldable chairs with a lap bar that I have right now. But, it does get kind of cramped sometimes. So, Nick, do you, what's on your agenda today? Do you have a class again? I might sneak in another Fall Guys stream soon. Because I want to get that level 40 trophy. For some reason I got for some reason I keep getting this like sharp ringing sound from my PS4 lately. So I might want to fix that before my next gaming stream so that you guys don't hear it. But it happened during my Rocket League stream last week. And it was rather unusual. Like, I've had echo problems, yeah, but ringing? Never been a problem before. I don't know, somehow I effed up my calibration, I guess. Because sometimes I use headphones. And sometimes I don't. So it's, my PS4 is like, I can't tell what you want. Because sometimes it disconnects me from the T party chat. And it ends up thinking that I'm using headphones. The ghost headphones that never were. Sometimes. Oh, I went skating recently. Like, not like pro skater stream, but like actually skate. I haven't gone skating in a long time. Skating used to be the big thing that I would do. Besides going to the park to go swing, I would go on my rollerblades and I'd skate through town. and they're like, hey, I think I've seen you before. There were some people on my college campus who'd be like, hey, you're that roller skater girl, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Okay, so let's see. I might want to use a black, or a darker blue for the shadow. I used the black when I did the sketch earlier. But for some reason it faded under the background here. There we go. Just a little tiny shadow to confirm that he's, or she, is on the ground. Piranha Plant's a guy, right? I mean, I don't like to gender my characters sometimes, but what kind of coffee is it? I tend to go for mochas. But sometimes, and mocha I think is one of those flavors that tastes good hot or iced. Because sometimes I get like a latte and it's a flavor I only like iced or something. It's a natural. Well, so like black. You like your coffee black? I'm too much of a sweet tooth to have my coffee natural. It's gotta have like 9 packets of sugar, or else I can't drink it. It'd be too bitter. Okay, so I kind of want to get top of the morning coffee, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try if he has a mocha flavor, I want to try it. But I also want Super Carlin Brothers coffee. What is it with all my favorite YouTubers making coffee stuff? I'm more of a tea person, but occasionally I'll drink coffee. This is my poison for tonight. I like sugar and milk and creamer. Sweet. Literally. Decisions. I think I want to make the pot purple. Why not? Let's do purple. And then make the mouth green. Because I kind of wanted to go for a more graffiti off-color type vibe. Like you could catch this piranha plant in like a rave of some kind, maybe. I don't know, something to make it uniquely mine, Do you think they'd ever make a piranha plant fall guide? I'd like to see that. I'm torn between thinking that I asked for Cuphead. I called it too. I said they're gonna make a Cuphead Fall Guy, and Nick's like, oh, not a chance. But I called it. like 5 months in advance. I'm like, they have to. They just gotta. I can't imagine them not doing it. Now I'm gonna wait for Bendy. Bendy and the ink machine. You can see my Connor autograph and print in the background. And the Bendy plush. It's more like Bendy flush at this point because I need to wash it. It's sort of more gray than black and white. Oh, there goes my phone again, restarting itself. I really need to figure out why that happens. Okay, this kind of looks more like a blue pot, but it's actually purple. I don't know if you can see it as purple, but for some reason in my screen it looks blue. Now you gotta turn on the light. I've been avoiding turning on the circle light because put the pen down. Where is it? It's right here. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's a little too bright. There we go. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the neon stream. I've been wanting to get the white gesso so that I can work with the glow-in-the-dark paint. And, I think it might be good to use some of the artworks that I've already inked and then go over it in the paint just to test them out, because last time I wasn't prepared and I ended up they ended up just being glorified like vibrant, bright vibrant prints, which is good, but we want them to glow in the dark. Yeah. Also, I need to prepare my camera in advance too. I remember the camera fell down multiple times during that stream, and Thunder was being so patient with me during that stream. She's like, "You got this. You got this." It kind of felt like one of my first traditional streams all over again. When I first started doing the traditional, my camera would always fall all the time because I didn't have a good clip or mount for the camera. I sort of just leaned it curiously. Good, but it could be a little bit better, but you know, not my worst shading. Oh. Tell you what though, leaning like this is not good for your back. I'm gonna end up with a hunched back when I'm like 60. At least I can sit up a bit better during the gaming streams. That's why I want to get a standing desk. Because standing desks, sometimes it will give me an opportunity to, like, stand when I'm drawing. I think I'm gonna leave a part of it like white to show that it's shiny. It's usually what people do. Or do like a tiny shading, like barely anything. Ooh, it's looking so good that I want to upload to my Redbubble, but I heard that Nintendo takes down fan artworks on t-shirt places, so I want Nintendo to get mad at me. I had all these fan edits I did over the years on my Instagram get muted or blocked. And I worked really hard on them too. It is what it is. I don't know, is that good to leave that white space there, or does it look weird? What do you think, Dork? Does it look weird? Because I'll fill it in if it does. I have to use black or a darker color because you can't see. I added more to the downcast, the shadow, but it's very hard to see under this lighting. Gotta be careful. The page is starting to peel. I'll end up with a big hole in the middle of everything. I'm doing homework now. Okay. Me too, kind of. Alright. So I was gonna try to do like a yellowish stem, but now that the background's sort of a yellow-green, I think I'm gonna do like a pink stem, because I kind of want to go for more off-color. So, like graffiti. Now, for the leaves, I might do different color. One of them being blue and the other one being orange. As for the sand, I'll probably just leave it standard yellowish brown. I don't really have a preference on that one. Do I have a regular orange? Yeah, it's over here. I can't barely see the orange. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna just make it the tongue. That way it doesn't feel too out of place. Like it feels like it's a part of the thing. Like that. Sometimes when you do off colors, it's always good to have it someplace else. That way it isn't too off, you know? Like it feels like it belongs there. I don't know, that's my opinion. Sometimes when people do graffiti, it's kind of like jazz, you know? It's kind of improv. It's the improv of the art world. When people go by how they feel. Which is why graffiti is not always for everyone. I can't help it. I love pop art. I love the crazy. Right. So, a little outline like this. A little shadow. Looks nice. You aren't gonna do the lurk thing? No one uses the lurk emote anymore. Okay. Here's where the pink goes to not make it so random. It just sort of feels like it belongs there, like it's an extension of the piece. Yay! Thank you, Dort. It's just a way of like letting people know it's there if they need it. As a way of saying, hey, you know, sometimes Twitch's view counters shit and I need to know how many people are watching. Just so that I know I'm not talking to myself. Talking to myself. And I can't be true. I'll be talking to myself. Anyway. Obvious parody of Dancing with Myself, which is a weird song. Let's just say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's weird. Looks pretty good so far. I'm just using black to make the pot and stuff stand out. Like so. Obviously I'm going for more three-dimensional shading, but if you want to go more flat, you don't have to do the back shadows that I'm doing. It's more of a optional thing. But it does make it seem more eye-catching. Yeah, no, that's weird. I thought I could bring the orange back into the reflection, but it's too weird. I'm gonna cover it up with purple. You just cover it with black to make the shadow look. See? Even artists who have been doing this for a long time make mistakes. Mistakes are just part of being an artist and a part of life. Sorry, Bob Ross, but gonna have to disagree with you about accidents being happy all the time. They're not. But I still like your videos. And you're sketching happy trees or painting happy trees in your afterlife. I actually kind of like it. Builds character. Maybe there is something to Bob Ross's philosophy about happy accidents. Because there's no way I would have arrived at that interesting shadow by myself. That's cool, actually. Okay, Bob Ross, you have a point. I revoke my last comment. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to go for a circle shadow, but maybe a shadow is what's needed for that wow factor, because this feels a bit shallow. There we go. Sorry, that was bugging me. My OCD must be the complete shadow. There we go. tongue's a bit weird. Like I said. Well, it's piranha plant. It's supposed to have a weird tongue. We go. Off-color piranha plant. Now, let's see what else I can do to it. Ooh, I said I was gonna do regular sand. Guess my brain wanted something different. My gosh. Those are sleepy dogs if I ever heard them. Alright. Well, You really think so? I think it's missing something. The background's too flat compared to the plant. It just looks strange to me. So what can I do to fix that? It's just usually in graffiti or pop art, it pops, you know? It's kind of in the name. So you want it to have vibrant colors and to pop out of the page and to... I've seen some dark graffiti. They don't have to be bright. But it's more fun that way. Ah, finished with your home. I thought you meant my artwork is finished. I'm like, I don't think so. I think I might have screwed up. Wouldn't be the first time. Sometimes layering sounds like a good idea, and then you go, well, there goes the neighborhood. I'm kind of working with a mixture of expensive and cheap markers. And cheap markers aren't really known for their versatile layering. So I guess I'll just leave that side a dark green. Actually, I could work that into my advantage. I've seen some dark graffiti leading to light. Just be like, I meant to do that. Be like this. I've seen that before in comic books, where the panels go from dark to light like this. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Okay. I'm gonna try to fix this somehow. I don't know, maybe the dark background would be a better idea. I kind of wanted to go for a graffiti type feel, where the colors are bright, vibrant, and off color, but sometimes a dark background with a light character is exactly what the piece needs. I sort of just let my hand guide me to what the piece wants to be. So I'm kind of curious. What do you want to become? You know, it's kind of exciting. Part about being an artist is sometimes the artist doesn't even know what they're doing. They're just sort of letting their feelings guide them. Like, I feel like there should be a dark background, I guess. I was originally gonna go with like a shadow around the character, but I already added enough shadow on the pot that I think it will still stand out even with a dark background. Yeah, I can see this working. actually kind of like it. Okay. I think I like the dark background better than the light, the yellow-green background, because it, like, it feels like the character is bright enough that I don't need to have the... Let's see. Maybe this one doesn't need a frame. Second frame. Sometimes I do another frame on top of a frame in my art pieces because sometimes it needs that extra oomph or emphasis. I don't think this piece needs it. You can go over the second frame with the color I used to unblend it, so to speak. Not exactly a Control Z, but all these little ink shavings. Go away. Hey, Dork. Welcome back. God, 3 hours? Last time I looked, it was 1 hour. My God, I've been at this for a while. So how did it go? Were there any questions that were super hard, or are you just like total math whiz, got everything? You know, like. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. You were always the math nerd. My main issue with these cheap markers is that the ink doesn't seem to last past one stream. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to use this pen again next time, I'm pretty sure. Whew. Alright. Oops. There's the pen drop. Anyway, I think, that concludes another chill art stream for the week. I will be back for Ghost of Tsushima and, Fortnite this week if you are in the mood for gaming stuff. My name is FireCrystal92 Art. I do art and games. And, thank you for, tuning in. I do fan art, original work, photo edits, you know. I'm not all that picky about what kind of art I do on this channel, so I might do photo edits for real and, soon. I haven't actually done a photo editing stream. Normally I just upload my photo edits and that's that. But I'd be glad to explore different avenues of art streams. If there's certain types of art streams that I haven't done before, feel free to let me know in the comments or, you know, or I give feedback and suggestions on future streams and or how the channel is run through the Discord. And I look at it frequently under server suggestions. So, there's always that. So here it is. The pens that I have are a bit cheaper than what you guys are used to seeing, so it might be a little rough around the edges, but we got there. This is my little off-color piranha plant. And this is the other coloring I did tonight. No, not that one. Where is it? Oh, it's behind. It's behind the piranha plant. Duh. B. I feel like looking at the piranha plant and looking at the flower, I feel like I need to fix the frame. So I'm gonna do that before I end completely. But how the frick can I fix this frame? That's the thing. doing some little homely touches before I end. And then, due to the fact that I was very, very late this time, I'm probably going to be sleeping most of the day tomorrow or today. I could be wrong. I could be up and about in an hour or two. Who knows? I've been wrong before. One time I said I was going to be asleep most of the day and I ended up tweeting like a storm that day instead. So I think we fixed it. Let's see. Look at it. Yeah. I don't normally do dark frames. Normally I make the frames bright to contrast with the light background, but an inverse isn't too bad. A dark background to make a light background look good. Why not? Not what I normally do, but this is not a normal piece that I normally do, so all's fair. Hold up. B. And show the prime plant one more time before we end. I think this one's my favorite. Can you tell? Anyway. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm Firecrystal102 Art. I do art and games. And thank you for kind of being my guinea pigs and seeing if I can still pull off a coloring with the cheapest markers I have. And I'm gonna have fun getting all this ink off my hand later. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You know how you know the artist did it? Is if their entire arm or hand is covered in the evidence. How can you tell I'm the artist of this piece? Well, other than it being super awesome. This. On. Again. Did I get any on my arm? No. Oh my god. I think this is the most ink I've gotten on me in an art stream before. It's a new record. Holy cow. Woo! How exciting. Anyway, I hope you guys create and inspire. And I hope that your inspiration to create never retires. And until then, I will be back later on today, actually. To do a gaming stream, or tomorrow. I think tomorrow. I don't know. I'll talk about it with my mods. I technically streamed today on Wednesday, so we'll see. I'll talk about it with my mods. We'll deliberate. Until then, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm tired. I stayed up all night working. I had fun hanging out with you guys as usual. And I'm gonna go now. See ya.